Since he was little, Lucas believed he had a traditional family. His mother was a strong and loving woman. His grandmother made the best cornbread. His uncle helped with schoolwork, and the neighbors were always around to offer support. But on his 20th birthday, everything changed. He arrived home and found his father, Ricardo, taking off a wig and the dress he always wore. "Dad, what does this mean?" Lucas shouted, perplexed. Ricardo sighed, looking at the other family members, who exchanged tense glances. Then, one by one, they began removing their disguises. The milkman, who always brought milk and homemade cakes, took off his cap and dark glasses. "I am your grandmother, Lucas," he said hesitantly. The neighbor across the street, who always looked after Lucas when his father was busy, removed his hat and revealed a familiar face. "And I am your uncle," he added. Even the mailman, who had been delivering mysterious letters to him since childhood, removed his fake beard and introduced himself. "Actually, I am your godfather." Lucas took a step back, confused. "What is going on here? You've been lying to me my whole life." Ricardo placed his hands on his son's shoulders and looked into his eyes firmly. "Son, we did this to protect you. If they knew who you really are, you would never have made it this far safely." Lucas felt a chill run down his spine. "Who am I really?" he whispered. The group exchanged glances before Ricardo took out a small wooden object that had been kept for years. He opened it, and a shrill sound echoed through the house. Suddenly, dozens of crickets began emerging from cracks, the ceiling, even the garden. Lucas' eyes widened. The insects aligned themselves around him as if waiting for something. "You are one of the last descendants of the communicators," Ricardo said. "The only family that can speak with crickets and understand their secrets." Lucas let out a nervous laugh. "This is a joke, right?" One of the crickets jumped onto his shoulder, and to his surprise, he clearly understood the message. "You must lead us, young master. The world is in danger." The voice echoed in his mind as if it were his own. He staggered back. "What does this mean?" The neighbor, who had once been his pretend uncle, stepped closer. "Crickets hold secrets that could overthrow governments, end world hunger, and change the course of history. But the elites have always tried to silence them. Our family has protected this gift for centuries." Lucas started connecting the dots. All the enigmatic letters, the mailman's warnings, the suspicious looks from his grandmother. "You all lived a lie for 20 years. Just to protect me?" he asked, moved. His father nodded. "And now it's time for you to decide. Will you accept your destiny or pretend none of this happened?" Lucas looked at the crickets around him, then at his family. For a moment, everything felt surreal. But then, a certainty grew inside him. "I want to know everything," he said firmly. That night, as the crickets told stories of fallen empires and buried secrets, Lucas understood that his life would never be the same again. But he also knew that now, he was ready to face any challenge. If this story captivated you, like, comment, and share. Who knows? Maybe your family is hiding a great secret too.